And we're back with some more Project Zomboid trailer trash. We've gotten up a little bit early and the storm is still here. Let's have a look at our front windows. View's pretty good from up here. I still expect one day to see some zombies loitering out the front gate, but it has not happened so far. Okay, well it's early, but given the storms here, we're going to be spending the day inside working anyway, so we may as well get right to it. So we've been working on some of the rooms on this second floor. Yeah, so back here we built all these rooms out. They do not come with the base. And down here is the rooms we're sort of trying to get rid of. So this is like our guest shop. I don't really like that. I think our hospital looks great. Back there is our studio. These two, yeah. Okay, so these two rooms we're trying to rip out. And the dorm, at least, is going to get moved up onto this second story. I like a little arcade. That looks really cool. I might take these walls out at some point. Okay, so here we've dropped all the double bunks. So this is where we're going to put the dorm. That nice forward view. Back here, we're going for a mess hall. We put in these glass windows last episode. I think they look really good. Let's just look across to the skywalk and the barn. Here's our little cafe. Now, I don't actually have anything blocking this up. Normally I have a table as a security measure guarding these doors, because technically a zombie could walk into the barn, walk upstairs, walk through that other door, and come all the way to our base. Now, while it's unlikely that that would ever happen, it totally could. Okay, well, I can at least lock these. So we're playing with sprinters that can open doors. They just can't open locked doors. So, big difference between a closed door and a locked door. Yeah, garage is looking pretty good. Okay, so we're going to take out some walls. I don't mind taking out as many walls as we need to on the second story. Obviously, the player walls can be destroyed by zombies, but we're on the second story of a building anyway, so if zombies are up here, something's gone wrong. And in fact, for a zombie to be banging on a wall would give away its location and waste its time. So if anything, that's probably actually even helpful. Oh. Yeah, it wouldn't let me pick it up because as soon as I put the sledgehammer away, I didn't have enough room to pick up the light anymore. Lol. Yeah, so I don't think I'll even put a door here. I think we'll just leave this corridor open. Okay, that looks better. Might have to put a pole there to fix that single black section. Okay, we're going to plaster paint these walls at some point as well. Okay, so down here is our little workshop where we keep all of our paint, spray paint, that sort of stuff. Yeah, so that white just looks a lot nicer than whatever that default color is. Paint is very heavy, but at least, I don't know, probably 18 months ago now they did upgrade. I think there was 4 hits. Now it's like 10 per can, so at least you can actually paint a decent amount of things. It is funny when I talk about like things that have changed recently in Zomboid, and they're like, no, it's a 2-year-old change, but it's, you know, it's recent-ish. Yeah, these white walls look a lot better. I think you just paint over signs and lamps and things. Nice. Okay, so we've picked up the red carpet from downstairs and we're going to put it in here. I'm not quite sure what's going into this room yet, but it's easy to store the carpet on the ground than in a container, or it's just as easy. Oh, looks like that's one short. I'm really looking forward to the new lighting system in the upcoming build. So I think what's going to happen, like if you're in an internal room with no windows and no doors to the outside world, it's going to be pitch black. I think is the way they're aiming for it, among many other changes. I got to keep remembering to steal doorknobs when we go out. Always need more doorknobs. Okay, Chloe is getting extremely bored and depressed from spending a good half day inside. I'll head outside, have a snack, and I'll run around or forage or reload my gun. We'll do something. So the fresh strawberries will actually remove the unhappiness if we just smash those, and now we just need to hang out a bit to get rid of the boredom. Because, you know, sitting outside cures boredom, whereas working inside makes you bored. I'm sure I could always find a mod to remove that. It seems to be very personality driven. Okay, we kept meaning to put some survival supplies up here, you know, just in case we ever got treed up in this little tower by some zombies, but the only supplies I have in here is 2 blocks of chocolate, which is not exactly a lot. Okay, well, at least this is all hooked up. So if we were in here, we would have plenty of water. Okay, so there's where we do all our trapping. We don't have any traps down at the moment. Yeah, so we're still a bit bored, so we'll just sit here and we'll just grind out a little bit of reloading. Because this certainly wouldn't make Chloe bored. There we go. Make sure we actually have bullets in the gun. Yeah, now look, you can just live through the boredom and the unhappiness, but it's easy enough to just run outside and spend a couple of hours doing something. We will have a problem if we ever run entirely out of cigarettes. That's why we're growing our own tobacco out in the garden now, although it grows really slow. Okay, so I grabbed some school tables here, so we're going to make a little classroom. And I grabbed some stuff maybe for like a salon, a barber, if you will. Yeah, six desks looks like it's a good number to steal here. I haven't used a table like this for 30 years. Maybe longer. Hey, sprinting +1. That is not a fake level up. That is an actual level up. Okay, sprinting level 9. That is definitely the highest I've ever raised sprinting to in a Zomboid playthrough. It's not the sort of thing you can really grind. You just, you know, you just sprint a lot over time. I suppose if I wasn't driving so much from place to place and I was doing more, you know, long distance jogging and that sort of thing, I guess that's a consideration, but you'd also probably be dead by now, so that would slow the rate of your leveling. Now we might take out some of these walls. The white brick is a bit, yeah, looks like a basement. Ooh, Darkness at Sethanon. It's a good book. Yeah, we might take out some of those walls, but I'll hang the stuff on there to start with anyway. You know, it can be a pain to take these out when you've got stuff in front. At the moment, the light bulbs in this don't actually provide a particularly large radius of light. Like, it's almost 11 o'clock, which is why it's so dark in here. Even though, obviously, it shouldn't matter what time of day it is. So that'll all get fixed in the next big build. Yeah, coming sometime 2042, I think. Yeah, let's drop some carpet up here as well. I think that looks nice. The two color. Again, we'll probably take it that far wall. Let's see if we can find something to do the walls with later. Oh, God. That's why I left the one gap in the wall while I was plastering them, and I should have painted them and then put the last one in. Yep. Okay, I mean that looks a bit plain as a black wall now, but we do have a bunch of stuff to put on the walls. Oh geez, it's already 3 AM. That is way past Chloe's bedtime. And she is exhausted and hungry and sad again. It's alright, we have strawberries and cigarettes. I guess we could read a book too. Okay, well, since we were up till almost 4 AM last night, we're not getting started till about midday today. The storm seems to have passed. And our south field still has tons of wood on it. We've got wood in the back of the trucks as well, but while I'm carrying a bunch of sheet ropes, we may as well bag a bit more of this up. Okay, all the rain means we don't really need to tend to the farm at all. Okay, so here we're going to go for a salon, hairdresser, that sort of thing. You know, essential apocalypse stuff. Again, I should probably take the wall out first. I tend to just move the heavy furniture into the room and bounce it around a little to make sure it'll do what I want it to do. These chairs are kind of annoying because, yeah, you can't path through them. I guess you could if you put them next to a window. It's a little bit awkward to do here. Yeah, definitely set some sinks up in there. We usually have 1 or 2 sinks in here if we don't have any in the truck. I wonder if one of these mobile blood bags would look useful there. Maybe as some sort of gravitational drip. Now we don't have any water above this, so we won't be able to actually plumb them. I could probably get super creative. I'm not going to bother. We've got plenty of places in the base that already have running water. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Spiffos thing. Nice little prop, but we don't really need it right now. Still looking a bit yeah, 10 AM at 10 PM is earlier than we'd normally go to sleep, but Chloe's exhausted after spending half the last night awake. Okay, checking out our weight, 78 going down is actually a little lower than we'd like. I could eat 40 lettuce, but I think we'll just smash something a bit more filling. Okay, classroom's looking good. Yeah, I think I will take that back wall out. Okay, all this stuff goes into the salon. I really should set that generator up. So the plan is still to check on our generators just twice a month. Got a huge amount set up out in the field. Or on the car park, really. So again, by replacing these walls, they will become destructible, so zombies will now be able to break through them, but there are not supposed to be zombies inside our perimeter, inside our main base. And if there were, I would love for them to start banging on walls so I could hear where they are. Okay, today I'm just going to grab the wood from the trucks. Yeah, I think 1.5 of those are already filled up with wood, and we still have so much left in the field out there. I think I'm going to seal these off from the garage itself. I don't think we need a door on this side. And so much of this is possible just because of our big, beautiful truck. If we didn't have a truck, just hauling plaster and paint and that sort of stuff around is so painful if you're trying to do it in a smaller vehicle. Whereas we've been gathering this stuff for literally years now. So whenever we go, oh, do I have 5 buckets of purple paint? Yeah, we probably do. It's very helpful. I like the paint scheme in here. I think it's a little more creative. Definitely doesn't make the room look like a dingy basement. Carpet doesn't quite match. Maybe there's something we can do about that. I think Chloe keeps trying to put this on the other side of this wall. I'm going to replace these grey metal chairs with these nicer wooden ones. They don't necessarily look much more comfortable, but they do look a bit more stylish for the room. Yeah, let's get some tiles under here as well. Might even try dyeing Chloe's hair. There we go. Her character model has like a 2-tone hair thing, so hence why the dye sits on it in that partial fashion. I like it. Starting to leave construction supplies all over the base. When I'm finished with this, I'll have to go around and gather them all up. Now, in theory, we could extend this classroom if we wanted to and sort of push into this extra space. But then have to find somewhere to put all this paint and stuff. I guess Chloe doesn't really need a classroom capable of looking after 18 children or something when everyone else is dead and she's all alone and always will be. Okay, another very long day for Chloe. Okay, everybody, I'm going to leave it there. In this video, we got the dorm somewhat done, the new salon, the classroom. Base is looking good. Hope you're enjoying things. If you made it this far, maybe leave a like on the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. You have a great day.